Oh boy, is the world ever asleep. We fight for all the wrong things. We've been fighting and continue to fight individually for all the wrong things. We don't even know what it is that we're fighting for. A lot of people think that they're doing things for money because money brings freedom. It allows you to do more. I just came to the realization that money isn't even part of it. Because if you offered anybody a certain amount of money but took away their chance to show it off, do you think they'd take it? If you said you can have $1 million but you have to get rid of all social media and you can't let anybody know that you have it, do you think they would take it? We are fighting to be seen every day of our lives. We're just fighting to be seen. What makes people successful in our eyes today? It's not fortune, it's not fame. It's your ability to do something while others are watching. A lot of people can play basketball, but not a lot of people can play basketball in a stadium full of people. That goes for any sport. The internet shows us that there's a massive amount of talented individuals who can sing, who can dance, who can perform, but they can't perform in front of thousands of people. People will say, if I just had the money, I could do what I need to get to that point. But it's the people who are able to just be confident in themselves and their abilities that are able to perform in front of all those people, because you have to forget about the people. The people who are able to do it are the ones who are doing it for themselves, for the most part. I mean, I'm not going to take away from conspiracy theorists with industry plants and things like that. That's a whole different story. I'm talking about the people like us coming up, trying to make a name for ourselves. Even that saying, trying to make a name for myself. What does that mean? Do you not already have a name? Do I not already have a name? What does it mean to make a name for yourself? It means to be acknowledged by other people, to be seen by other people. Now, how many is enough? I can think for myself, if I look around me, not many people around in the physical, but my online presence, there is what would be considered a small group of people who follow me, who like to hear what I have to say, who see me. But I'm not famous. I don't have money. Does that mean I'm not successful? I'm successful because I'm able to stand in my name. I'm able to stand as myself. But at the same time, you see a lot of my messages are done outside. And that's because sometimes when I'm inside, there's other people inside. And I'm afraid to do my messages inside. There is a fear that still lingers about being myself around certain people. What they might think, what they might say. So I sneak outside to do my messages. There's a ton of people who do their messages in cars, in closed doors, behind closed doors. There's people who can sing and perform great when they're by themselves, but I'm one of them. I still struggle to go out and perform in front of a crowd. I still struggle to sit down with my guitar and write my own song, to turn my messages into a different form of art. Right now, it's more of a spoken word type of poetry, but it's not a performance. It's just me being me. But you could give me all the money in the world. That's not what I'm chasing. I say I could come outside and I could do my messages outside, but I have no idea if the people inside are staring out the window at me, watching me do it. I have no idea if people in any of these houses are watching me while I do it. Now, if I consciously knew that there was somebody watching me do it, that might deter me from actually coming outside to do these messages, and then I would never do it. So it's the people who are comfortable enough with themselves to just be themselves no matter who's watching. Those are the people who get watched. Those are the people who get seen. But that's because they see themselves first. They see themselves for who they are. They see themselves and they believe in themselves to do the right thing by them. It's later when the money and the fame get involved, that's when the message gets skewed. So it's pretty clear to me that money is just a distraction. Do things for money, because there's a ton of things. If it was just about money, there are a ton of ways in this world to get money. I have a large number of collectible items here. When I first started collecting them, every time somebody would come over, I just wanted to show them off. So is the collection of items as important to me if I could have the top collectible items, but I can't show anybody? We want to be seen. That is our goal. That is what we strive for. I guess I'm just bringing this up because we need to be consciously aware of what we're working for, of what we're working towards, so that when you get to the end of that goal, when you finally achieve it, you're not surprised when you don't feel fulfilled, because you could never have enough money, you could never have enough stuff. So is that truly what you think this is all about? What if you can have it all, but you can't share it? You can't show off. If you could have all the designer clothes in the world, designer bags, designer shoes, but you can't post it on TikTok or Instagram, do you still want it? If you could drive the nicest cars, but you can only drive it on private roads where no one will see you, do you still want it? You have to be conscious of what you want and why, because that's where you determine the difference between want and need. I don't want things because I want them. I want them because I want to show them off. That's truly what you want. You want to show these things off to other people. Now, why do you want that? I want that so that people can see that I'm successful. Does that mean you're successful? I want that so that people can see that I'm on their level. What makes you below them? What makes you above other people? We don't ask these questions because we're happy playing ignorant to these answers. We think we're happy until you're alone. Until you're alone with nothing, with all your stuff, but no one there to share joy, to share peaceful moments with. Then what? We're afraid to trade it all because we work so hard for it, even if we didn't. Truth is, we're afraid to be happy. We're afraid to be at peace because we live in a society today that needs to be seen. Success isn't money. Success is being seen. It's being validated by others. And I can offer all day, every day, the information to say that you can get rid of that feeling if you just start seeing yourself, if you start looking at yourself, if you start believing in yourself. Once you see yourself, other people will see you. But who am I to say? What do I have to show for it? It's like, what do you have to show for it? You can see the smile on my face. The guy who has nothing is smiling. The guy who has nothing is at peace. And I won't have nothing for long, because what I have is something greater. I have me. And I don't have those feelings. When I'm left alone, I don't have those feelings anymore. So you could keep your stuff. You could take mine too. That was the first time I've even showed them off. I don't even want them anymore. I look at them and I go, why do I have this stuff? Because I don't even care to show them off anymore. Ever since I came in this mindset, this stuff has been like, what the fuck is the purpose of all this? You decide what's important to you. Keep working with what doesn't work. I mean, we can only say it for so long. How many people need to win Oscars and not be fulfilled before we stop realizing that it doesn't take being the top actor to make you happy? How many people need to win awards? How many people need to earn millions of dollars and still be unhappy before we realize that that doesn't work? You tell me.